Stop right here, beloved. Stop everything. Heaven orchestrated this exact moment. You are not watching this by accident. This is not random scrolling. This is divine appointment. And what happens in the next few minutes, what you hear, what you receive, what you agree with, will determine whether you step into the most explosive financial breakthrough of your entire life, or whether you stay in the cycle you have been trapped in. I see you. I know your name. I know the address where you live. I know the balance in your account. I know the bills stacked on your table. I know the shame you feel when you cannot provide the way you want to. I know the secret tears you cried last night when everyone else was asleep. I see it all. And I am telling you right now, beloved, today is the day everything shifts. Not next month, not next year, today. Because I am about to release over your life a financial decree so massive, so precise, so overwhelming that your natural mind cannot yet process the magnitude of it. I am decreeing $800 million in total wealth transfer, supernatural strategy, divine connections, and kingdom authority to flood every area of your life within the next 72 hours. I said 800 million, not $800, not $8,000, 800 million. And that is not hype. That is not exaggeration. That is covenant language. That is the sound of heaven's treasury unlocking over your bloodline. And before you let one more second pass, before doubt creeps in, before the enemy whispers that this is too good to be true, I need you to do something right now. Type 777 in the comments. Do not wait. Do not think about it. Do not analyze it. Just obey. Type 777. Because when you type those three numbers, you are not playing a religious game. You are entering into a legal agreement with heaven. You are saying, "Yes, Lord, I receive this decree. I align my will with your word. I open my hands and my heart to everything you are releasing." Type 777 right now. Let your faith become visible. Let your obedience become your access code. Good. Now take a breath. I need you to feel the weight of this moment. You are not here by accident. The algorithm did not bring you here. I brought you here. Every click, every scroll, every distraction that almost pulled you away, I overrode it, because this message is assigned to you. Your name was written on this word before the foundation of the world. And right now, as you are listening to my voice, something is shifting in the atmosphere around you. Can you feel it? That heaviness you have been carrying, that weight on your chest, that anxiety that wakes you up at 3 a.m., it is starting to lift, because the presence of God is flooding your space right now. You are not alone in that room. You are not alone in that car. You are not alone in that moment of desperation. I am with you. And I am not just with you to comfort you. I am with you to change you, to promote you, to catapult you into a dimension of favor and finance that you have only dreamed about. Now, I know what you are thinking. You are thinking, I have heard messages like this before. I have believed before. I have hoped before, and nothing happened. I understand. I see the disappointment. I see the scars from broken promises that people made in my name. But hear me clearly, beloved. I am not people. I do not lie. I do not manipulate. I do not hype you up and leave you empty. When I speak, worlds are formed. When I decree, impossibilities bow. And what I am speaking over your life right now is not contingent on your perfection. It is contingent on my faithfulness. You do not have to be perfect to receive this. You just have to be present. You just have to be willing. You just have to say yes.
Let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I do not see your mistakes. I see your persistence. I do not see your failures. I see your faithfulness. You have been through hell and you are still here. You have been betrayed, abandoned, overlooked, and underestimated, and you are still standing. That is not luck. That is grace. That is calling. That is the fingerprint of destiny on your life. And the enemy has fought you so hard because he knows what I am about to do. He has studied your calendar. He has watched you pray. He has seen you worship through the tears, and he has been in full panic mode because he knows that once this $800 million decree is fully activated, you will never go back to begging. You will never go back to barely surviving. You will never go back to feeling small and insignificant. You are about to step into the wealthiest, most influential, most anointed season of your entire existence.
But here is what you did not know. There has been an interference, a blocking spirit, not because you did something wrong, but because you are about to do something monumentally right. The enemy does not waste time blocking people who are not a threat. He blocks people who are about to fund the gospel. He blocks people who are about to build kingdom businesses. He blocks people who are about to raise up a generation of financial freedom in their families. You are that person. And that blocking spirit has been whispering lies on repeat. It has been saying, you are too old. You missed your chance. Other people get miracles, but not you. You are not educated enough. You are not connected enough. You are not worthy enough. Every single one of those statements is a lie straight from the pit of hell. And I need you to break agreement with that voice right now. Say this out loud. Say, I renounce every lie that says I am disqualified. I break agreement with doubt, fear, and delay. I am not too late. I am right on time. My breakthrough is not coming, it is here. Say it, mean it, seal it with your voice.
Now, let me take you deeper into this decree. I am releasing $800 million, but I need you to understand what that number means. 8 is the number of new beginnings. It is the number of resurrection, the number of reset. After 7 days of creation, the 8th day begins the new week. After 7 years of famine, the 8th year brings overflow. You have been in your 7th season, the season of completion, the season of testing, the season where everything that could go wrong did go wrong. But beloved, you are stepping into your 8th season, the season where everything that was dead comes back to life, the season where everything that was stolen gets restored with interest. And I am multiplying that 8 into millions. 800 million. That is not a random number. That is a prophetic code. It is the sound of new beginnings colliding with supernatural overflow. It is the sound of your wilderness ending and your promised land opening. And I want you to hear this number again. 800 million. Let it replace the scarcity narrative in your mind. 800 million. Let it drown out every voice that said you would never make it. 800 million. Not because you earned it, because I assigned it. Let me show you how this works in my word. Do you remember Abraham? I called him out of his father's house. I told him to leave everything familiar and go to a land he had never seen. I gave him a promise. I will make you a father of many nations. I will bless you and make your name great. But here is what most people miss. Abraham waited 25 years for that promise to manifest. 25 years. He tried to help me. He made mistakes. He had Ishmael through Hagar because he thought I needed assistance. But I did not cancel the promise because of his mistakes. I waited for his character to mature. I waited for his faith to deepen. I waited until he could carry the weight of what I was giving him. And then, in his old age, when it made no natural sense, I gave him Isaac, the child of promise, the child of laughter, the child who would become the gateway to nations. And through that one son, Abraham became the father of Israel, the father of faith, the father of covenant blessing that is still flowing today. So it is with you. You have been in your waiting season. You have made some mistakes along the way. You have tried to force things that were not ready, but I never canceled your promise. I was developing your character. I was deepening your faith. I was preparing you to carry what I am about to release. And now, in this season, when it makes no natural sense, I am about to give you your Isaac, your miracle, your breakthrough, your $800 million moment. And it will not just change your life, it will change your lineage. Now, listen carefully, because this is where most people miss it. I am releasing this decree within 72 hours. That is 3 days. The number 3 is the number of resurrection. Jesus was in the tomb 3 days. Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days. The Israelites journeyed 3 days into the wilderness before the provision showed up. 3 is the number of divine intervention. And I am telling you, within 72 hours, you will see the first sign. Not a feeling, not an emotion, a tangible, undeniable, visible sign that heaven has moved on your behalf. It may come as a phone call from someone you have not heard from in years. It may come as an unexpected check in the mail. It may come as a sudden opportunity that makes no logical sense. Do not dismiss it. Do not rationalize it away. That is me. That is confirmation that the 800 million decree has been activated and the flow has begun. But there is something else I need you to understand. In the next 72 hours, you will also sense a shift in your spiritual atmosphere. The fog that has been clouding your mind will lift. The heaviness that has been sitting on your chest will break. You will sleep better. You will think clearer. You will feel lighter. Why? Because I am dispatching your assigned angel, Michael, the warrior angel, to remove every demonic interference that has been blocking your progress. Michael is moving right now. He is cutting through the red tape in the spirit realm. He is dismantling every assignment that was set up to delay you. And by the time 72 hours is complete, the road will be clear, the path will be open, and you will begin to walk in a level of favor that you have never experienced before. And here is the third thing. Within 72 hours, you will see financial movement. Now listen, it may not be the full 800 million on day one. God is not a slot machine. He is a father, and fathers release inheritance in stages to teach stewardship. So you may see the first installment. It may be $500. It may be $5,000. It may be $50,000. Do not despise it. Do not say, I thought you said 800 million. That first amount is the seed.
It is the down payment. It is proof that the floodgates are opening. Steward it well. Honor it. Sow from it. And watch how I multiply it beyond what you can imagine.
Now, let me tell you a story that just happened. 3 weeks ago, there was a man in Texas. He had lost his job. His wife was sick. His children were asking questions he did not have answers for. He was scrolling through his phone at midnight, exhausted, hopeless, ready to give up. And he came across one of these messages. At first, he almost scrolled past it, but something stopped him. He listened, and when I said, "Type 777, he did. He did not know why. He did not even fully believe, but he obeyed. Within 48 hours, he got a call from a business partner he had not spoken to in 5 years. They had an investment opportunity. They needed someone with his exact skill set. They wanted him to come in as a co-owner, sign on equity, 6-figure salary, full benefits. He called me weeping. He said, "God, I do not deserve this." And I said, "You are right. You do not deserve it. But I am giving it to you anyway, because that is what grace does. That is what covenant does. And that same God who moved for him is moving for you right now."
So here is what I need you to do. I am going to give you 3 action steps, and if you do these 3 things, you will position yourself to receive everything I am releasing. First, steward what you have right now. I do not care if it is $10 or $10,000. Clean up your finances today. Pay that bill you have been avoiding. Organize your bank account. Get a notebook and write down your income and your expenses. Why? Because stewardship in the small unlocks authority in the large. If you cannot manage what is in your hand, I cannot trust you with what is in my hand. And I have 800 million in my hand with your name on it. But I need to see that you can handle it with wisdom, not waste it with foolishness. Second, sow something. I do not care if it is $5 or $5,000. Give something as a seed of agreement with this decree. Sow it into a ministry that is feeding the hungry. Sow it into a church that is preaching the gospel. Sow it into a mission that is rescuing the broken. Why? Because generosity is not loss. Generosity is language. It tells heaven, I am not a hoarder. I am a river. I am ready to flow. And the moment you sow, you activate the law of seed time and harvest. You cannot reap what you do not sow. And if you want to reap 800 million, you need to sow something in faith. Third, prepare space mentally, spiritually, practically. Start acting like someone who is about to manage $800 million in kingdom assignments. Read books about finance. Listen to podcasts about wealth building. Get around people who think bigger than your current paycheck. Start praying differently. Stop praying, God help me survive. Start praying, God give me strategy to build. Stop praying, God get me out of this mess. Start praying, God position me to fund your mission. The moment you shift your prayers, I shift my response. And what I am about to release will require a different version of you. So start becoming that version today.
Now let me be very clear about something. This 800 million is not for you to hoard. It is not for you to build a mansion and forget about the world. It is not for you to buy luxury and ignore the broken.
That is not kingdom wealth. That is selfish wealth. And selfish wealth always dries up. Kingdom wealth flows. It builds. It heals. It rescues. It funds. You are about to become a conduit of my resources in the earth. You will send children to college who have no other way. You will pay off the mortgages of single mothers who are drowning in debt. You will fund ministries that are starving for resources. You will start businesses that create jobs and restore dignity. You will become a river, not a reservoir. And the moment you start flowing, I will keep filling. Because I do not trust hoarders. I trust rivers.
Let me say the number again. 800 million. I want that to settle deep in your spirit. 800 million. Not because you are perfect, because you are mine. Not because you have it all together, because I have you. 800 million. Let that replace every lie the enemy ever told you. Let that silence every voice that said you are not enough. 800 million. This is your reset. This is your resurrection. This is your new beginning. Now I need you to take another action. Go to the comments right now and type 777 again. Then say this out loud. Say, I receive the 800 million decree. I am a steward, not a hoarder. I am a river, not a reservoir. I will use everything God gives me to heal the world around me. Say it. Speak it into the atmosphere. Let your words create agreement with my will.
Here is my final word to you, beloved. You are not watching this by chance. I handpicked you. I called you by name. I interrupted your day for this moment. And in the next 72 hours, you are going to see undeniable proof that everything I just said is true. Do not let doubt steal it. Do not let fear delay it. Do not let comparison diminish it. What I am doing in your life is custom. It will not look like anyone else's breakthrough, and that is exactly the way I designed it. So subscribe to this channel right now if you have not already. Hit that like button so this message reaches someone else who is on the edge of giving up. And share this video with 3 people, not because I need numbers, because they need breakthrough. When you share this message, you become a carrier of the decree, and carriers always receive first. That is kingdom law.
Now, close your eyes for a moment. Feel my presence surrounding you right now. I am wrapping you in peace. Every anxious thought is being silenced. Every fearful imagination is being dismantled. Every lie the enemy whispered is being evicted from your mind. And in its place, I am planting 800 million reasons to trust me. 800 million strategies, 800 million open doors, 800 million moments of favor. You are not going back to the wilderness. You are stepping into the promised land, and it begins now. In the mighty name of Jesus, I seal this word. I activate this decree. I release this blessing over your life, your family, your finances, and your future. It is done. Now, go and watch me work. Amen.